Hello guys, welcome back. In today's episode, as usual, we'll be discussing Ethereum and BTC price actions. Before we start, I would like to remind you, if you like the contents, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's start from the Ethereum. Under lower time frames, from 30 minutes, as you can see, we are underwater as soon as we broke with this candle 1130 area. 1 hour time frame, again, we are in a bearish zone. If we look into 2 hour time frame, we are, as yesterday, as I said, consolidation zone. However, 4 hour time frame is still trying, and as long as we are below 382 fib levels, we're going to be highly likely still going to be in this zone, and we might enter very soon in a consolidation zone. To avoid that consolidation zone under 4 hour time frame, bulls to appear and cross the 382 level, which is 1150 level, and has to show its power. Otherwise, as I said, under 4 hour time frame, another consolidation will start. However, that consolidation will take some time. If you remember this circle that I drew yesterday, and I also posted via Twitter, if you're not following, I would highly advise you to follow me via Twitter, where I will do every movement of the BTC and Ethereum analysis, and I post it on time. So as I said in my post, I'm not going to go through to the post, as long as we were here yesterday, and I predicted that we go all the way up to 1100 and 1150 area. So paying attention to the H, which is highest one, as you can see, 1150 with a 2 cents, next candle 1150. Dollar to dollar, cent to cent, we played out, and I said we're going to see some sort of rejection here. And as you can see, last 20 hours, also nearly 1 day, we are in this circle zone. So there is not that much price action. Since yesterday, I had a few DMs and questions whether you're going to take a long or short. To be honest, for me, this zone is not a trade zone. As I said, if we're going to close above 382, which is 1100, we may take a long. Otherwise, I would prefer to sit aside and watch the price action. As you can see, 618, 66 golden zones playing out very perfectly, as well as 382. We got a beautiful rejection from there too. And without losing 4 hour time frame, it is early to talk about higher time frame analysis. If, as I said, we cannot break 1100, then under 4 hour time frame we will see another consolidation. So after this circle, once we finish, I will be adding, if we're going to go under consolidation, I will be adding another circle zone. Now it's going to be, that consolidation will be between 382 and again 618 zones. Under a weekly time frame, I've been asked whether this scenario is possible or no. As long as under the weekly time frame we can hold 700 and 800 zone, this cap and handle may be possible. In the end of the day, I was saying that we had a 12 target levels. If you remember that I successfully closed for the public yesterday 12 target prices we hit since we broke 630, 640 zone, and we had a beautiful spot 115% profit. And as I said, 1400 and 1450, ideally 1450, once we're going to break, we will have a blue sky zone. So in the end, it really doesn't matter, as long as I said, we hold under a weekly time frame 700 and 800 zone, we are still strong and we can go up. And as long as we break it 1450, 1400, we can go up, and you can play with any sort of patterns. This pattern may be valid from there on. Under a daily time frame, it is early to talk about the lower levels. As you can see, we got rejected from 915 area, where I have a daily support around 900 and 950 zone. Without losing a 4 hour time frame, it is early to talk about the south side. Under 4 hour time frame, as I said, what might happen is slight consolidation, and under 1 hour, 2 hours time frame, bulls may appear, and then we will be heading towards the north. No one knows yet. During the consolidation, market is always uncertain, and it's better to wait and sit aside once you're going to get a clear levels, so you can take entry zones accordingly. If you like and enjoy from the videos, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel, so make sure you will get a top technical analysis on a daily basis. Let's take a look into BTC, and we will be starting from lower time frames. As you know, since yesterday, I said we're going to be around this zone and consolidating. So 30 minutes, as you can see it, we couldn't cross 382 levels and we are underwater. 1 hour time frame, the same scenario. Beautiful rejection from 786, 30,770 zone, nearly week to week, and we headed, as I expected yesterday, we will be testing 0.5 and 382, very important fib levels. And as you can see, after nearly 24 hours, we tested 0.5 and we went to all the way up to 382, 36,555 week to week, dollar to dollar rejection, and we came back to the 6.6 area. If we have a look into 2 hour time frame, 2 hour time frame again is underwater and it's struggling. 4 hour time frame, it's nothing changed actually. 4 hour time frame is struggling, and the same as the Ethereum, it may go to the consolidation. If it goes to the consolidation will take a bit further. As you can see, on the 1 hour, 2 hour time frames, we're consolidating around these areas more than 20 hours now. In yesterday's video, we were around 33,100, 200 zone, and I provided actually this is going to be our consolidation zone, and I also said we'll be testing highly likely 0.5 and 0.382 levels. And as you can see, dollar to dollar, as I said, rejection, came back, retested again 0.6 zones, and we are still under water. Under 1 hour time frame, one may argue that we are building a head and shoulder pattern. As you can see yesterday, as I said, as long as we remain below 36,550, but I clearly gave a higher levels, I remember, and as long as we remain below that levels, we are not going to go anywhere, because I would like to play actually level by level. So before this patterns happened, as you remember, 48 hours ago, I provided entire these Fibonacci levels, as well as alongside I looked at my horizontal support and resistance lines. And I also mentioned that to break it, 382 and as well as the 0.5, it's extremely hard from my side that I cannot see to break it in one go. As you can see, we're rejecting dollar to dollar from this level. Once again, one can learn this type of patterns. You cannot rely a lot actually. It may fail you. However, under higher time frames, maybe it's going to be useful. In the end of the day, the patterns are less important as long as you have solid fib levels or solid horizontal support and resistance levels. Once you're going to break actually those levels and retest it or clean breakout, then you can take it long, or if it's going to break it down, then you can take it short. Otherwise, these candlesticks keep printing number of patterns and then you will just chase it. In the end of the day, you need to understand that there will be always a resistance above you and support levels. If you are between them, you are in consolidation. If you cannot break them, you will be still going to be in these areas. As I said, it's going to be consolidation. If it breaks, so no matter what type of patterns that you follow, you just take it long. So as you can see again, before this pattern formed fully, I provided this circle line, and nearly 24 hours, I was so confident that we're going to be inside it, and we will be highly likely we're going to be rejecting either from 0.5 or 382 level. So this could be a good lesson for those who are taking on the lower time frame this type of patterns. If you like and enjoy from the contents, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Next important scenario under 4 hour time frame that someone asked me to have a look into it, and again the same thing, same scenario. Shoulder, head and potential shoulder. Guess what? Yesterday I repeatedly said it. So the neckline, where is the neckline? Neckline we have right in here, 786, which was rejected the other day after nearly 30% dump. We rejected right from here. So what we can expect actually from here is going to be, that's going to be another educational content, and that I have my Fibonacci levels here, and I also have this one dollar to dollar rejected from higher time frame support level. This one, the week that you can see rejection on the higher time frame horizontal support levels that I have over here, and that's came and rejected dollar to dollar, as well as 786 played a beautiful role. Having said that, I do agree with this potential head and shoulder pattern. However, before we break it, 786, as I said yesterday, ideally, as long as after the consolidation a bit on the 4 hour time frame, if we're going to lose 618 and 786, officially we will be going towards to the south. And I mentioned in the yesterday's video that 618 and as well as 786 is going to be hard for bears to break it, and the bears must do a lot of work to break that level. Once we break these levels, we will be going on the 4-hour time frame officially into a bear zone. Having said that, if we're going to take a measure from the top to the bottom, I would prefer, as you know, not week to week. I would prefer to the candle bodies. And if we're going to say, okay, this is going to be our target zone, that's going to be 20,000, around 20,500. So as you can see, let's analyze this. I clearly mentioned in yesterday's video number of support levels down below, and these support levels are high time frame support levels. That's another issue, that we have a high time frame support level around 30.5 and 28.5 area, which I provided in yesterday's video, all those support levels down below. As you can see, it's not that easy to break and to go all the way towards to the south to 20,000 level. If you go and see this type of daily candles, that you can see it came to 30,200, 300 area and rejected hardly. So bulls showed actually their powers. However, bulls are weak in this zone. Once we, as I said, we have to have a clear breakdown, that not a week. Week doesn't count. So once you will see a week, the highly probability we might either consolidate or we might push a bit further up. So to reach to this 20,000, 20,500 zone, make sure that we have to break these areas which I mentioned earlier on, and we have to stay below, and then another support levels around 23, 24,000. We have to break them once as well, and then we will be able to reach to that area. For now, it is not really possible, and we don't really know how deep we're going to go, but these are the levels. As I said in yesterday's video, I provided a clear support levels, higher time frame, clear support levels. If you didn't watch it, I highly recommend it to you to watch it. All in all, it is quite early to talk about this potential head and shoulder. In the end, as you can see it, I've got my levels, horizontal support and resistance that I showed yesterday. Before this right shoulder formed, I already provided my fib levels, and I also said it, these levels and as well as this level, it's going to be a very crucial, that it's going to either take us towards down, or once it's going to reject, as long as we close above some levels, we will be heading up. So before, as you can see, before this head and shoulder forms, my support resistance and Fibonacci levels already provided a clean entry zones towards to the south or towards to the north. If you're not following me via Twitter, I highly recommend you to follow me at CryptoMagnate8, at CryptoMagnate8, where I will post instant updates for BTC, Ethereum and rest of the altcoins. If you have a reasonable questions regarding technical analysis, or you want to learn technical analysis, one-on-one intense under 10-hour mentorship is available, or if you need a consultation, my DM is always open. So I would choose and suggest to play level by level with classical support and resistance levels. And who knows, under 1 hour time frame, 2 hour time frame, bulls may get a strength and they will close above the certain levels that we mentioned yesterday, and we will be continuing that bull run, and we can break recent all-time high, which is 42,000 level. Then that means that this 28% dump will finish and we correct it, and we probably will go up. However, it is early. I would like to follow closely price actions under 1 hour and 2 hours. What will happen actually here? If 1 hour, 2 hour consolidation is going nearly to finish, if we entered into a consolidation zone on the 4 hour time frame, I will add another circle in here, and that will take some time, and that will give us a clear entrance zones towards to the north and towards to the south. So be patient and stay calm during these consolidation periods. As you know, if you missed the train from the previous trades that we already were profitable, and I closed the public trades yesterday's video, that for Ethereum and as well as for the BTC we were up over 115% spot profits. So wait for the next trade, and trade is always there. No need to rush. Stay calm and let the trade come to you. If you like and enjoy from the content, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And this is all for today. I wish you all profitable trades. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.